Imagine standing at the edge of New York City and witnessing an entirely new neighborhood rise from the ground. A city within a city, built atop a working rail yard. What does it take to transform such an ambitious vision into reality? Hudson Yards represents the most monumental real estate development in New York's recent memory, and one of the largest private real estate projects ever completed in the United States. This story reveals not only breathtaking architecture and cutting-edge engineering, but also the complexities and bold ambitions that drive modern urban development. To understand Hudson Yards, begin with its location, the far west side of Manhattan, where the Hudson River meets a patchwork of sprawling rail tracks. Once an industrial zone, these rail yards stood for decades as both a logistical hub and an obstacle in New York's westward growth. City leaders and developers saw not just tracks, but possibility, the chance to knit together Midtown and Chelsea and reclaim acres of valuable real estate. The blueprint for Hudson Yards emerged in the early 2000s, as the city sought new ways to harness its limited space. The idea was audacious: build an entire district above active train lines. Years of negotiation, planning, and public debate followed. Issues included securing air rights above the rail yard, ensuring structural safety, and integrating transit, utilities, and green spaces into a dense urban fabric. The 2005 West Side Stadium proposal, tied to New York's Olympic bid, was rejected, but it set the stage for a bolder plan, one focused on mixed-use development rather than a single anchor. Ground was finally broken in 2012, when related companies and Oxford Properties teamed up with the city to launch construction. The engineering solution was as dramatic as the skyline it would create. A massive platform resting on 300 concrete caissons drilled deep between the rail tracks, forming a stable foundation for a towering ecosystem overhead. The complexity of construction, at times balancing 30 active train tracks below, became a defining feat of modern engineering. Hudson Yards would soon become a showcase of contemporary architecture. Skyscrapers by renowned firms like Kohn Peterson Fox and Dilla Scofidio plus Renfro rose alongside iconic new landmarks: the Vessel, the Shed, and the Edge. Over 100 shops and restaurants invited both tourists and locals, while thousands of residents began to call the area home. Parks, plazas, and public art transformed the platform into a vibrant urban landscape. Yet, the journey was not without controversy. Critics questioned the lack of affordable housing, the commercial focus, and the privatized nature of some public amenities. Supporters argued that Hudson Yards created jobs, spurred innovation, and set a new benchmark for sustainable, 21st-century urban design. The project's LEED Gold certification, smart infrastructure, and integration with the extended 7 subway line highlight its commitment to the future. Today, Hudson Yards is still evolving. While the eastern portion, anchored by 10 and 30 Hudson Yards, now pulses with business, culture, and residential life, attention is shifting to the western rail yard. Construction is underway for new office towers, green spaces, and cultural venues. The looming challenge is to maintain momentum amid economic shifts, changing work patterns, and heightened demand for accessibility and community-focused spaces. Looking forward, Hudson Yards serves as both inspiration and blueprint for cities worldwide. How to reimagine obsolete infrastructure, foster public-private collaboration, and aim for transformative change. It stands as a testament to the vision, perseverance, and creativity required to build the neighborhoods of tomorrow. In the end, the story of Hudson Yards is about more than a cluster of buildings. It's about the evolution of cities, and the dream of creating a future where innovation, sustainability, and community thrive, side by side, in the heart of the urban landscape.